All right, hi guys. This is Miss Lytle. I'm one of the sixth grade math teachers in case you don't have me. This is just going to be a walkthrough of how to get to Canvas, Home Access Center, all those things for us to be successful. So I'm going to start out as though I have never been to the KD Cloud or anything like that. Maybe you're coming from out of the district, or maybe you just didn't practice in elementary school a lot. I just want to help you get to all the places we talk about. So I start out, if you don't know how to get to the KD Cloud and you're not good at memorizing websites, I totally understand. What you can do is just Google search my KD Cloud. This first link will take you to the KD website, and you can click on this button right here and it will launch into the KD Cloud. Mine's going to automatically log me in. I'm so sorry. Auto save. But when you click on that cloud picture, it should take you to this login page, and your username is going to be your ID number, that letter followed by the numbers in the password. Okay. And as you go along with this video, if you want to do it as I go, feel free to pause this video so you can like type and stuff like that. So again, that's going to log you into the cloud. And it'll load up your cloud dashboard. You might have different backgrounds and stuff like that. That's settings you can play around with. And some of these boxes might not show up. So if you're ever looking for an app and it's not showing up here, you can use the magnifying glass to help search through. So I'm going to start off with Canvas. So I'm going to type in Canvas. Oops. And you can see I have lots of them. I always just click on this first one. Okay, that login information is the same as before, and hopefully it'll take you to your dashboard. Okay, so you might have a ton of classes, you might have no classes, and you might have some classes. So we're going to start with I'm going to show you how to change what shows up on your dashboard and what doesn't. Okay, maybe your fifth grade elementary school teacher is still showing up and you want to be like, I love you, but I'm going to sort of put you away. So what we're going to do is go to courses right here and go down to all courses at the bottom. Okay, and you'll see, oh my gosh, Miss Lytle has so many things that she's a part of, but really it's a lot of old courses. And you'll see that some of them have white, like not filled in stars, and some of them are colored in with orange. Those ones that are colored in with orange are the ones that are going to show up on your dashboard. So you might look through and be like, oh, there's my science class. It's not showing up, but I just need to click on it to fill it in, and that will cause it to show up on the dashboard. But maybe you're like, that elementary school teacher, I don't like, again, I love them, but I'm going to take them off my dashboard. I just click it to make it go away. Okay, so that changes your dashboard. You also might have different colors and it might not match mine. So like you might not have an orange math class. It's just, that's what I set mine as. And so you can change the colors here. And don't worry, it's not going to change your math teacher's thing. Like it's just for you. So maybe you're going for a certain mood on your class, or you think, oh, this class is red, this one's blue. That's up to you. Okay. So next we're going to explore the math classroom because I'm a math teacher. You can explore those other ones on your own, but we're going to look at math. I'm going to go through my pre-AP one, but it's going to be the same for, my CAP one, but it's going to be the same for academic. They're set up the same way, have the same things right now. Okay. And if you have a different teacher, again, it's going to look the same as well. So this is our home page. This is where we have this is our home base, like contact information, things you might just want a quick access to, and then we'll go through these other tabs over here. I'm in teacher view right now, so a few of these things like this long list right here, you won't be able to see those, and that's fine because there's nothing there. There's just stuff in these ones up top. Okay, but still on the home page, these are quick links to access things like home access where your grades are in the cloud where we just came from. The textbook link isn't working right now, but we'll show you in a minute how to get there another way. Okay, down here is how to access your teachers and tutorials. Tutorials is if you get home and you're working on homework and you really just don't understand how to do number 4, you can attend tutorials. It might be that evening, maybe you got a chance to work on homework before you left school and you need to go to afternoon tutorials, or you're going to, there weren't any afternoon tutorials and you need to come the following day. So this is the schedule of what time. So we have morning tutorials on some days and we have afternoon on other days. Okay, and we also have the different teachers. So again, I'm Miss Lytle, so I have Wednesday morning tutorials with CAP, but that doesn't mean that only Miss Lytle's class can go to that tutorials. If you're in a different teacher, you can go to any of these tutorial sessions as long as this is the CAP schedule. On ACCA, you'll have a different schedule with morning and afternoons, but it's sort of similar. It's just at different times, so you might be in these other boxes. Okay, so to access, so if I am going to Mr. Kokenhauer's tutorials on Thursday morning, the way to access those, especially right now while we're online, is we're going to go down here and we're going to click on his link. Now, don't do this while you're watching the video because tutorials probably aren't going on. But when it's that time, 8:15 on Thursday, I'm going to click that link and I can get admitted into that classroom where he can answer questions. Okay. Then below that is our lesson recording. So you are listening to a lesson recording right now, and chances are that you might be listening through YouTube. So we always record our lessons just in case you're absent or something happens. You can always go to our lesson recordings. You can just click on this image and it will load our YouTube page here. And of course you can like and subscribe if you would like to. Okay, we're not doing any fancy YouTube vlogs. This is just lesson recordings. Heading back to Canvas. So again, that's it for the home page. Now I'm going to start working through these other things, starting at the top with announcements. Announcements is if a teacher forgets to mention like homework in class, or hey, something's due tomorrow, don't forget. We might post an announcement to our classes to be like, hey, look out for this and remember this. Okay, you just click on the announcement, the message will be in there. So that's like for Miss Lytle, I sent out my Zoom links. Okay, modules is the next one, and this is probably the biggest place, the most visited place that you will go to is in modules, because it's where we post everything else. Okay, so in resources, this is stuff you're going to use year round, and we'll have at the top, so it's quick access. You don't have to scroll. So this first one, the Connect Ed, is our online textbook. So to launch that, you'll click and you'll have to load the new window. And this is where some people have issues saying that a pop-up was blocked or something about blocking some advertisement or something like that. And you might have to talk to your parents about how to allow that pop-up to happen, because it does open up a new window. In that, you will have only one textbook show up. You won't have these teacher editions because you're not a teacher. It's okay. But you'll have this student edition right here. And again, to launch that textbook, you'll click there. It'll take you to this page with these guys sitting around a computer. And to access the textbook, you'll click ebook. It's a couple steps, so feel free to watch this video over and over until you're like, oh, I got it. And you can, this is the textbook. You can turn the page just like a normal one. You can search up here. You can look up words you might not remember. If there's specific things you want to go practice, like decimals and fractions, you just click on these topics, and it'll take you to a page where they're studying that. We also might say, hey, your homework tonight is to go onto textbook page 70. Okay, and you just type that in at the bottom, and it'll take you right there. And we might say do 1 through 4. Okay, so that is how you go to certain textbook pages. There's some other buttons. You can definitely play around with these at the bottom if they show up. If not, we probably won't have you do too much. We'll just tell you textbook pages up here. Okay. Heading back to Canvas, and again on modules. That was just that first one. We have a copy of our course overview that we went over the first day, and our bell schedule, along with our 6 weeks calendar. This calendar has like when we have tests and quizzes. The ACCA and CAP calendars might be different, so make sure you'll only have access to one of them. But it'll have test dates on there, anything that is coming up. Okay, back to modules. So that's that resources section. Then down in the first 6 weeks, we'll have every single day the materials we use that day posted in a module. Okay, so you'll see Wednesday stuff is already there. Today is Thursday, where we're doing Canvas walkthrough that you're on right now, followed by our scavenger hunt instructions and the actual hunt itself. Okay, so for Thursday, again, I'm about to upload this stuff here, so we'll have a link to the slides and a link to this recording that you're listening to, and then our homework for the night, which is this scavenger hunt. For that scavenger hunt, it is a minor grade, so this is this is our first minor grade of the grading cycle. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention, doing the best you can to make that good first grade. Okay, so what it says is that you need to read this page and have the answers to the following questions before you attempt the quiz. Because it's a scavenger hunt, we're going to have you going to different places in Canvas, and we don't want you accidentally submitting, so that's why you want to answer these before going to the actual quiz. Okay, so once you go to that quiz, it's the same questions, but you'll click on which answers are which. If you see like a colored box, you'll just click on the answer of the word that it is. Okay, you can take that quiz multiple times, but it is due, as it said right here, this is due on Friday, 8/21 at 11:59 p.m. So you can take it as many times as you want before that time, and we will take the highest grade. Okay. Next on the list, again, Zoom, it's a link to the Zoom page. There's really nothing in quizzes or assignments in those two pages, and then none of these will show up on yours, so don't even worry about it. Over here on the calendar, this calendar takes all of your Canvas courses, and if you have assignments from those classes, it will put them all on this one calendar. So you might be able to see, oh, I have 3 quizzes in 1 week, or I have a test on Monday and a test on Friday for 2 different classes, so I need to prepare for that. I need to make sure I time manage with my my daily time management. But if nothing is showing up, like right now, the way to make things show up is like the dashboard. You need to select which classes you want to appear. So for Miss Lytle's math class, for let's say CAP, I'm going to select that, and then I see that 2 things showed up right there. I have that scavenger hunt that Miss Lytle just talked about, and I have a minor and a test coming up. Okay, so that's the way that you can sort of see. And again, you can add your other classes. So ACA has the same thing, so that's why they're showing up as well. The last thing is in the inbox. This is how you can message your teacher if you have a question and maybe tutorials aren't happening or it's just a quick question. You can go to inbox and you can compose a message over there. Okay, so that is the walkthrough of Canvas, and then I'm going to talk about home access real quick. So again, through MyKatie Cloud, you can access Home Access Center. You can type in that dashboard, Home Access Center, and a tile that looks like this should show up. If it doesn't, that might just be because there's no grades in there yet, but once we as teachers start uploading, that is the tile you'll click on, and it will load something that looks like this, and you can see your grades for all of the classes. I'm trying to think of what else might happen. We have our interactive student notebook set up. I believe we're going to upload a picture of that because I can't do a video through my computer like that. And we'll have that posted on that module for today. We will need that tomorrow. And then again, just remember to complete your scavenger hunt. Okay, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.